Hello, Captains! This is the Doctor, and I'm recording this on June 8th, 2017. And today, supposedly, the summer event for Star Trek Online will be starting, at least according to the main news page. So what I'm going to go over today is the announcement of the summer event. We're going to look over some of the things we can do in the summer event, some of the new things they have to explore, and we're going to look over the new ship that will be available for the summer event. Because, as we all know, every event, whether summer or winter, we get a new ship. And they have finally released the stats and information on the ship we're getting for the summer event. So that's what this video is going to be about today. It shouldn't be too long. So let's get straight to this. Here is the official announcement on the summer event. And it says here's a picture of it here, person on a power board. We are all familiar with this on Risa. It is time again for Risa's annual Lolnut Festival. And with it, some much needed R&R for captains. From June 8th to July 20th, the residents of Surya Bay and the Lobi Crystal Consortium have once again partnered together to bring festival participants the highest quality wares, including exchanging Lolnut Prize Vouchers 2017 for the new Vogon Ryn'Kodan Carrier Tier 6. A dev blog containing full stats and description for the starship will be published separately, which is available now, and we'll look at that in a second. So we're getting a Vogon ship. So just note, this event starts today, June 8th, and it will go until July 20th. So that's the time frame you have to get this on. There's a picture of the new ship. It's a carrier this time, Vogon Carrier. And of course, you have to earn the Lolnut Prize Vouchers 2017 is what they're going to be called this year. This year, Star Trek Online is inviting captains to participate in a brand new event, the Biathlon. This exciting all-new race combines two favorite Risa activities, hoverboard racing and floater flying. Races will begin twice an hour at 30 minutes past and 50 minutes past the hour. With the addition of the Biathlon event, we're adding some new powerboards and floaters into the summer store. We've also added some new costumes and caracals, along with training manuals and a universal kit module. New store offerings can be purchased for Lolnut favors, earned by participating in various events around the island. Players may access the event store by completing the Unlock the Summer Event Prize Vendor Event Reputation Project. And yes, I call them Lolnuts because Lolnuts sounds better. So, we've got tiger striped Rysian caracals, vanity pets. Look at that, an assortment of colors. The Rysian tiger-striped caracal is a small animal native to the planet Risa. Different colors of tiger-striped caracals are available from the Summer Event Store and Lobi Store. Floaters and powerboards. With the addition of the new Biathlon event, we're releasing new gold, silver, and bronze floaters and powerboards. Captains will need to place first, second, or third place in the Biathlon to gain access to them in the store. Each of the new floaters and powerboards have the same features as the existing superior models. And we've got some new swimwear. This year we're introducing Rash Guard swimwear. Surf the waves in style. Now looking at this picture here, let me make this bigger. Looking at this picture, I do like this Starfleet one. I kind of like this one too. And I like these two for the male. Although that's not bad. But these are my two favorite ones here. For the female, it looks like I like this one and I like this one and this one. Actually, I kind of like them all on the female one. But maybe if I had to pick two of them, I would pick this one and this one for right now. I don't know, that one's kind of cool too. It's got like a neat little pattern on it. So hard to choose. Actually, I guess I just like them all. How's that? Rash Guard swimwear, we just went over that. So, universal kit module. So we're going to get a new universal kit module called Sandstorm Generator. Captains can place down a sandstorm generator that travels toward the targeted foe, reducing the defenses and potentially blinding anyone caught within its range. So basically a ground device that kicks up a sandstorm and I guess lowers the perception of the foe. So that's an interesting little ground device to play with. I'm not sure how you're going to earn the kit module. I suspect it will just be through the Lolnut favors. You just get enough of them and then you can buy it. That's what I'm going to assume right now until we go in the game and look at it. Training manuals. We've turned all of our old Rycian kit modules into training manuals available to ensigns, lieutenants, and lieutenant commander ranked bridge officers. This includes the Hurricane Generator, the Molten Terrain, the Seismic Agitation Field, the Sonic Disruption, the Graviton Spike, and the Corrosive Grenade. All of the above prizes can be purchased alongside entries from previous years, giving captains a wide variety of rewards to earn by participating in the Lolnut Festival. Remember, all that is ours is yours. I like the idea that they are giving us all of the old rewards. So if you've never gathered any of the rewards in any summer events, if you're new to the game, you now have a chance to get those older things that were available back then. And now instead of kit modules, they've turned them into training manuals, which means you can train any of your bridge officers in these things as well. You could train yourself or a bridge officer in these things. So that's quite nice. I like that ability. I may get some of these training manuals and train up some of my bridge officers in these abilities as well. I think I have all of these on at least one character. I've got all of these modules. Maybe I'll do a video in the future. We'll see. You guys let me know if this is relevant or not. A video in the future demonstrating all of these kit modules from the summer event. Like just going through each one and showing what they do. I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, so really the big thing here is, there's a couple of things, some new floaters, some new swimwear, blah, blah, blah. Really the new thing here, the two new things here is the ship. Everyone's going to be wanting the free Tier 6 ship. And, of course, this biathlon thing, whatever this biathlon event, however that works. It says it's a combination of a power board and a floater. I'm not sure how that's going to work. The power board, as a reminder, is the one that goes on the ocean. This right here. You stand on a power board and you fly basically at water's level, right above the water, and you kind of maneuver it and then cross the finish line. The floaters are a little different. This actually lets you fly in the sky pretty high, and there's a path, a course you take through the sky and around the whole event on Risa. You complete that, hit finish, and you have that. So I don't know how you can combine both. I guess you start out on a power board and then you just take off on your floater, or I don't know. I'm really curious how this biathlon is going to work. Or maybe it's just literally you do the power board race and then you go on and do the floater race as fast as you can. If it's just that, all they've really done is just taken the two and, as it says, combined them and made it not really one event, but two separate events combined into one. So I'm interested to see which route they took there. Did they create a totally new kind of event where it literally is a melding of the two, power board and a floater, or is it just literally you just do a power board race and you do a floater race? That would be a little bit of lazy if they went that route, but we'll see. I'm not going to judge it yet because I haven't played it, so I don't know how it's going to work out. But that's what we're going to do when all this is out, of course, is play this. Let's look at the new ship. This is a Vogon ship, so Vogon again this year. During the Star Trek Online's 2017 summer event, you'll be able to obtain Lolnut prize vouchers by participating in the Flying High event on a daily basis. These prize vouchers can be earned once per day and used to complete an event reputation project to obtain the Vogon Ryn'Kodan Carrier Tier 6. The project requires 1,000 Lolnut prize vouchers, and you get one a day. Let's see, we're participating in the Flying High, but there are prize vouchers. You can be earned. The prize vouchers can be earned once a day, but you need 1,000 total. And remember, you have until July 20th, right? Is that what it was? July 20th? Did I get that right? Yeah, July 20th. So it says, once the starship is obtained by any character on your account, any characters on this account can claim the Vogon Carrier from the account claim tab. So all you need to do is get it on one character, and then all your other characters can claim it. So that's good. But it's Vogon, and it's a carrier. And it is definitely, you can tell just by the looks of it, it looks Vogon. Carries those same colors and lines from the other Vogon ship. The Vogon Ryn'Kodan Carrier is the durable command and control vessel that makes up the focal point of any Vogon attack fleet. Though lacking the maneuverability of other Vogon vessels, this extremely resilient ship is capable of outlasting foes foolish enough to underestimate its capabilities. It features a Lieutenant Universal / Temporal Operative Specialist seat. So again, with the whole time-based theme here of being a Vogon ship. Vorgon's from the future, obviously, 27th century, I believe. Ship details, Tier 6, faction, all, availability, event reputation. You have to be a Rear Admiral or Brigadier General or Sub-Admiral level 40 to fly this. Hull strength starts at 48,000 at level 40, 56 at level 50, and up to 65,000 at level 60. So that's where your base hull is going to start. Shield modifier is 1.05, so barely a shield modifier on this. 3 fore weapons and 3 aft, so not a very weapon-heavy ship. Mainly this is going to rely on your fighters, I am guessing, since it's a carrier. Yes, it has 2 hangar bays as I'm looking below, so definitely going to rely on those fighters. You have 1 Lieutenant Commander Tactical, 1 Ensign Engineering, 1 Commander Engineering, 1 Lieutenant Commander Science, 1 Lieutenant Universal / Temporal Operative. 3 tactical slots, 5 engineering, 3 science, so not heavy on tactical or energy damage at all. And it is very heavy on engineering, Commander Engineering seat, and 5 engineering consoles. So this is definitely an engineering-centric cruiser-type ship. I mean, it is, after all, a carrier. Console modifications, so we just did that. Base turn rate, 6.5 degrees a second, slow turning ship. It has some inertia to it. Plus 10 to shield power and aux power, so interesting, a little bit to aux power there. Console universal, it has a sub-phasic defense drone, is its universal console. It can load cannons, but why would you put cannons on such a slow-turning ship? It would be just death. This is going to definitely be a beam ship. Even though they nerfed fire at will, it's still a beam ship. Let's see. 2 hangar bays. We've got Vogon Ekentis frigates. It's got subsystem targeting, which you usually only see on science ships. I guess maybe that's where the plus 10 to aux power goes. Starship Mastery Package is an engineering carrier package. It's got quick deployment, armored hull, enhanced hull plating, and advanced shield systems and restorative support. So it does have something there, quick deployment, to help your hangar bay. Interesting looking weapon. Definitely cool looking. This is the sub-phasic defense drone. The Vogon developed this unique drone in an attempt to duplicate the effects of the Toxutat, a powerful device they once aggressively sought across the time-space continuum. The drone is equipped with a phasic inhibitor, which can absorb directed energy, inverting the flow in such a way to debilitate attackers' weapons. To add to this utility, the Vogon also outfit these drones with defensive enhancements that fortify and regenerate the shields of the ship that launches them. This console provides a passive boost to shield subsystem power and projectile damage, and it can be equipped on any Vogon ship. So there you go. That's the console. That's what it does. Restorative Support Starship Trait. After achieving level 5 in your Vogon Ryn'Kodan Carrier, you will unlock the Restorative Support trait. While this trait is slotted, using hull heal abilities will create a support probe at the target's location or self. This probe will constantly restore a small amount of hull on its target, as well as passively draining the shields of nearby foes. Okay, interesting. Here's the Vogon. I'm going to call them Ekentis. Probably not Ekentis. That doesn't sound right. Vogon Ekentis frigate. Weapons. We've got 2 times Tetrion beam array forward, 1 Tetrion dual beam bank for 1 Tetrion beam array aft, 1 Chronoton mine launcher aft, mine dispersal pattern alpha 1, and suppression barrage 1. So we are seeing here that the hangars, the frigate fighter things, use Tetrion energy damage. So if you want to keep everything thematic and all tied into one energy type, so you can buff that specific energy type to the best of its ability, you are probably going to want to use Tetrion weapons on this Vogon Carrier. That's going to be the best option, which will, correct me if I'm wrong, but putting Tetrion tactical consoles on the ship should also buff the Tetrion energy from the frigates, from the Ekentis frigates. If I'm wrong about that, let me know. But I think that's how it works, although I could be wrong. If it does work that way, then it definitely behooves you to use Tetrion on this ship to get the most weapon damage. Now, if it doesn't work that way, then I guess you could just use whatever energy type you want. But I always like to use the same type of energy that comes native to the ship. And these frigates are using Tetrion, and so I would probably use Tetrion weapons on this ship, since the hangar bay ships are also using Tetrion, just to keep it all the same. That's the way I roll anyway. Advanced Vogon Ekentis frigates availability dilithium store. So there are the free one, the ones that come with the ship, which are those, and then you can go and buy dilithium store ones, which are a little bit better. 2 times Tetrion beam array. Let's see, they have the same weapon setup. Yeah, they got the same weapon setup, except their abilities are level 2 on mine dispersal pattern alpha 2 and suppression barrage 2. It upgrades the abilities, and then you can get the fleet shipyard version, the elite version of these, and it's still the same 2 by Tetrion beam array 4, still the same weapon setup, but it upgrades the abilities to level 3. Admiralty ship stats: engineering 74, science 26, tech 26, special plus 8 side tack per in ship. Not sure what, I've never seen this before. Admiralty ship stats. Oh, Admiralty, duh. That's for the Admiralty system. What am I thinking? I was thinking this was part of the flying ship. No, this is for the Admiralty, because when you add the ship to your roster and you use the ship, this also adds to your Admiralty, so you can use the ship to rank that up. So those are the stats for that. Okay, so that's what we're getting, a Vogon Carrier. Now, the thing to know about this ship is, even if it doesn't sound like these specs entice you in any way, or the ship might not entice you, it is a slow ship. It's slow turning. You've got to understand that. It's a carrier. You're going to have to use those hangar bays quite a bit. But it's a free ship, and that's what's important. So all you have to do is play the summer event once a day. You go do the floater, the flying high event. Get yourself a good floater, play flying high event once a day, get those vouchers, get 1,000 of them, and bam, you got a free ship. And that's really the advantage there. And with that free ship, you can, even if you don't like the ship, you can still use its starship trait on any of your other ships. So you can level the ship up to mastery level 5, and then use that starship trait on another ship you may like. So that's always an advantage there. But the universal console it comes with is only going to be usable on other Vogon ships. So that's what we're getting. This is the 2017 summer event. When this event goes live on the server, I will play it. I'll go in, I'll play all of the events, even though I've played them all before in the past, and I have many videos on them from previous summer events. You can go check out those playthroughs that I have on other summer events. Just go to my channel and type in the search summer event, and you'll see all the past year's summer events, and you can check out those videos. So I've played all that stuff before, but I'm going to do it again. And I am most interested in this biathlon. We're going to see what that's all about, see how you play that. And I guess that's pretty much it, because I can't show you the ship yet. I obviously don't have it. I've got to get the vouchers myself. So we'll just go in and we'll play the summer event and see what we can do and see how we earn those vouchers to get the ship. So that's it, everybody. That's the announcement of the summer event for Star Trek Online 2017. I'm excited to play that once it's out in the game. We got a big, patch day today and time that the server will be down, and then hopefully it'll be back up and it'll be stable. You never know, but we'll see. Drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think as you start getting into this summer event and start playing it, and how it all works out. And also what you think of this year's ship reward. Very interested in what you think of that. How many people are actually interested in a carrier? Is that an interesting ship for people? Do you want a carrier ship? So it'll be interesting to hear feedback on that. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.